Good morning and welcome to NTM Video. I've come up to Parque de la Sortija and I'm actually going to go into Taoro Park as well. So I'm going to take you around these parks, show you this area. So what we're waiting for, let's jump in. This particular track that I'm on is actually called the Way of the Rings, and years and years ago they used to have racing around here, or racing on horseback, trying to stab a ring that is suspended from like goalposts. I'll put a clip in to show you. Can you hear the parrots up there? There's quite a few in this park now. In fact, there they are, look. Can you see it? There's two of them up there. This area here is earmarked for dog training. I've got everything. And on the perimeter you've got this lovely bougainvillea. Yeah, I'll show you this one over here. I think it's dying off a little bit now. Over in that corner you've got an outdoor gym. And there's the big Tady towering over it, look. So we'll walk down to Parque Taoro. We'll see how they're getting on with the hotel. Incidentally, one of the viewers has asked me to give a shout out to Marie Suzanne and Lena, who are stopping at the Valimar. Hope they're having a great time. There's a lady over there dog training. Big white dog there. So here I am, stood outside Spain's first luxury hotel, currently undergoing reformations. I'm guessing it might be open later this year, who knows. I seem to be cracking on with it now. It has been stood for quite some time. Look at that. It's had some famous guests here. Tsar of Russia and Wilhelm II from Germany, and one that you know, Agatha Christie, stopped here in 1927. It's been predominantly constructed back in the early 19th century, and it was owned by the British, and the British constructed that park that we've just walked through. And the next one I'm going to take to is Parque Taoro. And in this park here, the first park, they constructed an English church and library. It's been dormant for a number of years, but My Way Resorts are now cracking on with it and hope to open it soon as a luxury 5-star hotel again. Most people used to come here because of they had respiratory problems and they came from Northern Europe to stay here. Yes, it's had a number of owners, and at one period there was a little fire here broke out. they'd let the insurance lapse. So it's had a lot of financial difficulties. Let's hope it's going to see better times. There we go, look at that. Yeah, if it does open, I think it's going to be back end of the year. Anyway, I'm going to take you into another hotel here called the Atlantic Hills. This was recently refurbished as well. I think this was formerly called the Hotel Miramar. Let's go inside. Grand piano. Gardens. I got two pools. Second pool there, look. So here we are at Parque Taoro. So I'm going to take you around here now and show you this area. It's lovely. Let's go. And there's a little viewpoint here and one on a lower level which I'm going to go down to. So I'm currently looking at the La Paz district of Puerto de la Cruz there on the hill. Just in the middle there you can see the turquoise waters of Lago Martianes. This building here is called a Bel Air. Some people call it a monstrosity. Built in the 60s. Spoils the architecture of Puerto de la Cruz. Just to the left of that building you can see a clock tower. That's Plaza de la Iglesia. And a clump of trees you can see there. Down in the middle is Plaza del Charco. There's the lighthouse. And we've got views down the coast. Just in the distance is Loro Parque, and there's Big Teddy. And at the top here you've got a cafe restaurant. So both these parks, the Taoro and the Sortija, were handed over to the public, and they used to belong to that hotel, the Gran Taoro. And the waterfall switched off. And here is another hotel that's up here in this area. It's called the Tagaiga. Look at that. Look at this lovely plant here, or tree. There you go. Right, we've nearly finished the tour up here, but before I go I'm going to show you a nice little bar that's also located up here. It's called Alberto's. There you are. Just showing down Calle Chinero. Look at that lovely balcony. And here's the Anglican church I spoke about. And in it you've got this memorial garden to one of the two plane crashes that took place here in the north. Obviously the big one you'll know about. It's a Manchester-bound aircraft. Collided on the runway. And I think 576 souls lost. So I'm cutting back through Parque de la Sortija. 40,000 square meters of parkland. It's turned over to the public in 2008. So I'm going to wrap this video up here and say thanks for watching. If you like these videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the notification bell, it'll notify you when I upload new videos, which is quite frequently. Thanks for watching again. See you in the next one.